I forgot that's gonna make yep every time, every time. Hold on,
What'd you do?
YouTube. If you go full screen on an app or whatever on your thing, it changes the properties a bit.
Oh.
There we go. This is fine. I got it handled. Okay, we can get started. I want to see. Can I turn audio, stereo? This two. Oh, you can change difficulty. I'm going on easy because this game gets really freaking hard.
Yay!
That's all fine and dandy. Can we start? Can we? I don't think we can play evil mode yet. No, we cannot. Okay. This, folks, is basically Lord of the Rings Final Fantasy. In a way, it's a turn-based Lord of the Rings game that follows a alternate story to the main Lord of the Rings storyline. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started with it. I've played this game before. It's been a couple years. I do know that this should work on my PC. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really mad because it did originally. However, and is everything coming through clearly, Tyler? I says everything coming through clearly.
I think we may be we both may be a little bit quiet. Because even with volume maxed out, it's like, a little quiet.
What about now?
Um,
I mean, I could put it about here. That should be hitting the yellow.
yeah, you're loud enough.
Okay. I don't mind you being a little bit on the lower side. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm not monetized, but, you know. And I'm assuming the video game sound is coming through, like the new music and everything. Should be. It should be low.
Oh, freaking Saints Row's playing in my ear. Yeah, it's coming through.
Okay. But this is gonna follow a alternate story, as in it does follow Lord of the Rings. We'll be hitting most of the same beats. We'll be going through Rohan, fighting in Helm's Deep, fighting in Minas Tirith, but we won't be playing as the actual Fellowship. We'll be playing as a different group of people. It's a really fun game. It gets really difficult later on, and I will explain how we're gonna do grinding and stuff like that because I am planning on grinding a bit. But as of right now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm assuming that's supposed to be in Elvish and not really messed up writing.
The world of Middle-earth is changing.
I'm assuming I don't have to worry about
The
copyright.
elves,
I'm not making money, so copyright shouldn't be a problem.
passes into legend, into myth, into dreams.
Normally, copyright just
Ancient
demonetizes.
spirits of earth, fire, air, and water, who once roamed this earth freely, are forgotten. But it was not always so. In Eregion long ago, the elves were given secret knowledge to forge great rings of power. They were precious beyond all else, for within each was bound the strength and will to rule. But they were deceived, for the giver of this knowledge was evil's great servant, Sauron. In the fires of Mordor he forged in secret one ring to rule them all. And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle-earth. But not all light diminished, for some stood fast.
This beginning is straight up Battle from Earth 1's opening scene. Like, almost the exact same lines, just altered a little bit. And in live action rather than being animated. I didn't realize the beginning of the first movie was in all of this.
ring was cut from Sauron's hand.
Apple, what are you doing?
Apple says, I hunger.
She's just standing over the window again.
Ruler of all free men performed this deed. But he became weak.
Alright, I am gonna skip past the rest of that. Literally, it's just, hey, Isildur gets shot in the back by arrows and drops the ring into
Here will not be an
a
easy
river, and it
much
disappears.
will be risked in the war that is to come. But you will
And
justify
and
my trust.
Gollum finds it, or Smeagol finds it years later.
With all my heart.
Oh no, spoilers!
Shut up.
Stand aside, creature. You are in my way.
So this is gonna give our first. I don't think there's a lot of. If I remember correctly, there's not really much tutorial to this game. I could be wrong. I do remember how to play it, so I'm not that worried about it. It should run fairly good. There are gonna be moments where it clips, but I'm not too worried about that. So we're not supposed to win this, by the way. We can't win this. One, I don't think we can. Okay, we can hit them, but they're immune to all damage that we do. And I believe they're gonna one-shot us when they hit us. Yeah. That would suck if it just said you lose. I'd be like, wow.
That's the entire game. Thank you for your $50.
I wonder how much this game was when it came out.
Return to the shadow, slave of
Depends on the
Sauron.
year.
I will admit that this game does not look the best, but it is an old game. It was out in the early 2000s, so.
Kinda looks like the old Aragon game I used to play on the Game Boy.
She just happens to have Water Stallion, but can't use it again until the very almost end of the game.
What grace has been given to me? Let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
I live because of your bravery, my lady.
Alright,
What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find your equipment and heal your wounds.
If it's not obvious, he is human, he's a man, and she is a elf, of course.
Ah, he be a man.
He is a man. So, we'll get epic scenes as long as we do, and there's 109 of them. They'll teach you a little bit of the different
The world of Middle Earth is changing.
stories. So like riding to Rivendell, we already watched that. Nazgul's agenda teaches us about Nazgul and everything. The She-Elf talks about specifically that elf. Some of it does give exposition. It doesn't quite explain, I don't think, why Gandalf is the one that's talking, but you know. We do have quests that we can do if we go over to the pitch view. Oh, if we go over to, I don't know how I got to it that easily. Oh, oddly enough, we can go ahead and go straight to East Moria if we want. I want to say that's because when the game originally released, East Moria, the game was separated into 2 discs. I don't know if the PlayStation 2 version was, but I know the GameCube one was. And after you got through West Moria, you had to switch out disc, which, in all honesty, is kind of weird because there's a lot more content in the second disc than there is in the first. The first disc just has Erosion, and West Moria, whereas the second disc has East Moria, East Endment, fucking, what is it called? Edoras, Helm's Deep, Osgiliath, Minas Tirith, Pelennor Fields, and the Blackgate. It's basically the entirety of the rest of the other 2 movies. Next up, we have our skills. As we use them, so for instance, we use Guardian Strike, we'll get enough for, or we do use Guardian Strike 5 times, we get enough for Orc Bane. We use Orc Bane 10 times. If we want, we'll get Shattering Strike, or we can go with Counterattack. I'm going to go to Counterattack, but eventually you get crazy with it. I think Shattering Strike, no, where is it? It's Citadel Rage. Attacks twice. Eventually you get to Gondor Rampage where you attack 5 times. Gets a little insane. Also have leadership skills that give passive buffs, passive skills. I don't remember what you do to get passive skills. Perfect mode, those are going to be like summons. And then each character has their own shit. Like, for instance, she has magic attacks. So like we want to get Aura of the Valar, which protects one ally, automatically reviving them if they are struck down. Very important. Power of the Valar revives a person. We want Aura of Valor though. We want Aura of the Valar.
Ara.
She has sword skills as well, though for the most part you don't really use a lot of sword skills with her. There's not really a reason to. But yeah. We'll get more characters as we go. As you see, if we go to the menu, there are 6 characters in this game, and we start out with 2 of varying races. We'll level up, and as we level up, we put them into stats, which are somewhat similar stats to D&D. This is kind of like a D&D-esque Final Fantasy version of Lord of the Rings, which I'm here for that. Alright, let's go ahead and get it going.
It's all your favorite games in one.
It is, and I need to pitch. Okay, there we go. That's better. No, it's not. Why? Why would you have the default of the rotation camera be where if I go right, I go left. If I go left, I go right? That's weird, ain't it, Tyler?
A little bit.
So, as we play, we'll also get different gear and cosmetics that we can put on that help with stat boosts and things like that. They come in chests also from completing quests and doing missions. Or, not doing missions, and doing fights. Some chests, though, have enemies inside of them for some reason. Kind of like a mimic, I guess. Okay, so I get to show off actual combat. Right side of the screen, that's rotation. Bottom of the screen is health, AP. AP tells us how many times we can use an ability. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of different types of enemies as we go. We're going to start off with an orc soldier. If we hover over abilities, we get to see what they do. And they'll tell us a +1 to whatever if we manage to hit. Loudwater Fury is great because it always hits. And does a lot of damage. What are you playing, Tyler?
I'm playing Saints Row. And
Again.
if it fails this mission again, then I'm getting off of Saints Row and going to play Isaac. Oh, you freaking train!
You can make the mini-map a little wider. You can also switch. I don't have to be Barathor if I don't want to. I can switch and be Eladriel or Idriel for a little bit, but I like Barathor for some reason. She gets a necklace or a choker.
Oh.
Shut up. No jokes.
Oh my god, this train has blocked me twice now.
I wouldn't mind a remaster of this game. I think it'd be cool. There are also certain points that if you walk to, you're automatically going to get attacked. So here we have ourselves an archer, and depending on their name color, it'll just decide what difficulty they are. Like for instance, the archer is only a green, while the swordsman is a blue. So we're going to attack the swordsman first because he's tougher. I might be able to one-shot the goblin, though. Or not goblin, the orc. And I did not. Arrow right through the baby maker. Unfortunately, you don't gain any ability XP for just regular attacks, but you do still get XP as long as you kill enemies. Alright, we leveled up. Now we can pick what we want to upgrade if we go to stats. So, we have increase the character's base damage with both ranged and melee attacks, increase max AP along with increase in base spirit power damage, which Barathor has none. Constitution, a character's max HP, increased defense against spirit power attacks. That's really good when you start taking on mages. Speed increases melee and ranged defense, decreases time between attacks, and increases initiative, which I believe helps with deciding like whether or not you hit. No, there's something different than dexterity decides whether or not you hit. So we're gonna upgrade Spirit because I want more AP, and we're also gonna upgrade HP for right now. Doesn't go up that much, but does go up. Her, I want her to have AP because we use her for AP stuff. And I guess well, no. Yeah, she has low health, so I don't want her dying. I want Tyler dying.
No, wait, what? Don't do that.
What's No, wait, don't do that. I have no idea what you said.
Thought you cared.
No, I do
I
not.
thought you loved me.
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it?
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No,
Oh, my nose.
but
is
I do
stopped
see
up.
orcs ahead.
Bless you. You haven't even sneezed yet.
It's coming.
Ew. Let's see, can we one-shot one of these with this? Yes, we can. Nice. I want to hit this orc. Once you get stronger attacks, you can kind of tell if they're going to hit or not by depending on the animation. Bro, you didn't even come close to hitting. I'm looking goofy. Goofy.
Oh my gosh, that's the easiest one of those I've done so far.
Already leveled up again. That's how you do it. Every time we level up, we'll get more of our stuff back. And you do get flat boost when you level up. I can't see a real reason for us to use speed. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, my nose. Tyler, come scratch my nose for me.
I got you. Be there in an hour.
Sometimes I forget I'm an hour away from you now.
Yep.
Good news is there are a pretty big plethora of saving points. Bad news is it is old-fashioned saving points.
Your wounds must be healed.
Weapons. Provisions. The elves are very resourceful.
Long have we kept such way stations for times of great need.
I am Berethor, captain of the Citadel Guard of Gondor.
And I am Idriel. I serve Galadriel, Lady of Light. Take what you need, and let us be on our way.
Alright, let's see. We don't have anything new there.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Sucks to be that guy.
Well, work harder, Tyler.
I accidentally just beat a guy to death.
Craven spies! My caravan is in danger!
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of Isengard. The White Wizard has betrayed us. Hurry!
I think timeline-wise, they're currently... They haven't even... Yeah, they literally just got betrayed. Like, Gandalf just got betrayed, so they haven't even made a Rivendell yet. Nothing up there. Is that all that's in here? There we go. I actually like the armor. Some of the armor that you get in this. I think that's an anklet. No, it's a helm. All this is for healing and stuff like that. Okay, that's for in battle. You won't really use most of like healing and stuff like that in battle because you have a healing bitch, and that's Idril. She's a healing. Don't say it, bitch. You sound like you're getting sick.
No, I just haven't taken allergy medicine in a while, and I was outside for a bit past couple days.
I'm tired, and I don't know why. I woke up 2 hours ago.
Orcs are amongst them!
There are too many. They have no chance.
Help me defend them!
You can tell this game was rated, I think, teen, because freaking, instead of cutting into that orc, he just kind of smacked it like a bat. Exactly, like, that is not how a sword acts. And here we have our first taste of magical enemies. Magical enemies are dangerous. It's a good idea to always focus them and take them out. As you can see, because dude just got hit for 173, and he's coming back for more. But we just got Orcbane, which Orcbane does, as you would imagine, does more damage against orcs. So we can make sure we kill him with this as long as it hits. There we go, 81 damage for a sword attack. Now we are probably going to go ahead and make sure we give her some sword XP, just because there are certain enemies in this game that can lock down attacks and make it where you can't use magic attacks.
No
So,
magic.
yeah, exactly. Also, I got in one of my packs last night, Tyler, I managed to get the new legend, one of the new legendaries from Scarlet and Violet.
Ooh.
Fampy's
I think I
met,
liked those videos.
huh?
I said I think I went and liked those videos. I'm not sure though.
I think it was,
They will
you
tell
know, the
no longer.
Pokemon that the evolved form of Fampy.
You have found him.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
It is nothing.
There's a Titan
He's
form
in
of it
Rivendell. I
in
have
Scarlet
cleared
and
the road
Violet,
for you.
and Alexis pulled
I
the
am
card for
grateful,
its Titan
but you
form.
must return now to the passes. We
Nice.
saw evidence of recent battle there. Come, Gondorian. Some may still survive.
I know how to level up. That might have leveled up Idril, though. No, it did not. Only he did. So, increase chance of striking an enemy with both. I want to keep my chances up, especially because once you start fighting, I think goblins, they dodge a lot more. So this makes it where dodging for them is not as easy. It's also always a good idea to check your surroundings. It means you'll have to get in more fights, but it also means that you'll get more drops, which are just as important, which are very important. I didn't pick, but oh well. And now we have wild men. We're not even fighting orcs now. These guys are dicks. They're men. Don't want to forget to use some leadership abilities. These can be really helpful, especially once you get to the point where certain characters can like do two things in one turn. Can I please stop stuttering?
No.
Like, bro, I'm just sitting over here stuttering like crazy. I don't know if you can just keep upgrading it. I gotta give them some action points if they don't level up from this fight. There we go. That was a miss. This Idril should kill him. Yep. Say if he doesn't level up, she definitely should. Alright. We have to beat war bands in this area. Alright, I want to use items on him. There we go. And yeah, I guess I'll heal him. Alright, let's check our sword's abilities. Do we want, as much as Shattering Strike is a good idea, I really need counterattack. We can't change any of these. Company Valor briefly raises group dexterity, constitution, speed, upping accuracy, HP, and melee defense. Really good. I don't remember how long it lasts, but it's really good. You can get some like all retreat, which will pull you out of attack. Whereas at Warcry gives 3 allies an immediate free attack against a single target. That can be really powerful as time goes on. I also need to equip her new stuff. She got herself some new shorts, looking all fly in my short shorts, and I got a new sword. Let's see what this is. Leaves of Lammas. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. Do you wear short shorts, Tyler? I bet you look good in them. Rare.
I don't even wear shorts unless they go lower than my knee.
Oh, come on. That's not the spirit. Alright, here we go. We got more of these boys. We're going to focus this boy, because I want him down. It's going to take at least one more turn. Probably hit him with that Loudwater Fury. Oof. That was a dick move. Nice. She missed. Or he missed. Alright, let's hit him. That should kill him. 218 damage. Jesus. They don't really do that much damage, but I still don't like getting hit by them. Critical hit. There we go. This game is going to be a long playthrough. I can tell you all that now. Alright. One more warband to go. That's right, it'll go up after a while to where we're getting more skill points every time we level up. Alright, let's see. What is her sword skill at? She's still got a while. Elf Medicine, that'll be good for healing. Should find that last group of wildmen down here.
Oh, I get to drop that.
Alright, things are going to get a little bit more dicey with this fight. There's a lot of them. We might still be able to one-shot him. How much damage is Guardian striking that dude? Oh, we got lucky with those critical hits. Stop focusing, my boy.
My boy.
He's my boy. There we go.
Oh, get out of my way.
Why you want him out of your way? Come on now, that's not inclusive, Tyler.
Because I'm in a timed driving situation in which I have to avoid cops.
That's not inclusive though, Tyler.
I don't give a crap. Screw your inclusive. Whatever you say it.
You can't even English.
Nope.
And that should give us some extra XP. Yep.
I
Which
just
did
speak a
not
language
level
that's
up
made up
Elysium.
of 3.
Huh? Why am I so tired, God?
Do I have to do anything?
Hmm?
Nope. I had to park a car in front of a train.
I want a cheeseburger. I'm a fat fuck.
Yes.
Alright, so something we are gonna do is if I see that meter come up, I'm immediately getting in a fight. Just because I want to level up. No, I want to throw hands. What are you laughing at, huh?
I don't know.
Don't you laugh at me. You big booty boo boo.
Huh?
Still one of the weirdest insults I've ever said. Mostly because, though, we need XP. Because this game gets really difficult after... Honestly, Moria can be really difficult if you're not careful, but even Moria's not that bad. It gets really difficult after, I would say, Helm's Deep, or probably after Moria, like in between those two. Once you start fighting Uruk-hai, things get really dicey really fast. So upping our AP and stuff like that, making sure we have plenty of ability points, those are going to be important. So I'm probably honestly going to do some grinding off camera too. It's not fun, it's not interesting, but we need we need that. Especially because it's going to get to the point where leveling up is going to take not leveling up as much, but getting like new skills. I think in order to get Citadel Rampage, which is the last one, you have to use 100 sword strikes.
Wow.
And you don't get XP for them if you don't hit. So yeah, you spend an ass of time just doing that. We still got to do 12 more to get our sword, what we want for him. And 2 more for her, and then we can try and get Gift to Galadriel, which is a higher version of that of Get to Velron. Although Drain Inspiration is honestly pretty good too. In full immunity for a short time, but the caster cannot take any action until the spell ends. Valorous Haste lets one party member automatically act next in the... That can be really good. That can be really good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's keep going what we're doing. I hear you over there. Actually, hold on.
Do you?
Huh?
I said, do you though?
Yes. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and run another one. She's almost done, so we're gonna go ahead and get her her gift of Elrond.
What's a gift of Elrond?
A higher heal.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. She has gift of Elrond. If we level her up, she'll get gift of Galadriel, which is a higher version of her original heal.
Oh.
And we want that shit.
Okay.
So we're gonna be doing a ton of extra fights, especially because we have to make sure we level up all of our characters. There are gonna be times where if we don't have certain characters leveled up, we're kind of shit out of luck because we'll still have to fight with them even if they're not leveled up, and that is not fun. Yeah, we're over leveled right now, and I want to kind of stay in that over leveled spot because there are bosses in this game, and those bosses are unforgiving. Yeah, her regular sword attack just kills them. Give her back some action points, and we'll keep moving up. No, I want that fight. Come back. Come back and fight me, boy. I passed a certain English. I was making
Richard was skipping a lot.
I was making a joke whenever I was messing up, but then I just kept messing up.
I've done that before, except it went on a lot longer than that.
Alright,
And I'd just sit there for a good minute and be like, what the heck just happened?
My brain.
Why do I only have one brain cells?
Let's see. Skills, you just leveled up, so. I want the action points. Bump it. Alright, now we're in the next area.
I fail because I can't remember how to freaking jump.
Lambus. Is there gonna be an attack here? There's not. Okay. And there's a save point here. We're probably gonna go until we get our next party member. I do remember what party members we get and like what order. And it's kind of weird because we get 2 almost back to back, and then we get 2 more, but it's way later, like on the second disc later. And those 2 we get back to back as well. So it's kind of weird. I remember my brother used to play this game, and he was really good at it too. Tyler, come slap me awake.
Got you.
Fucking idiot.
That hurt a lot, actually.
You deserved
I
it.
just slapped the mess out of my thigh.
We might go a little bit further. We might go ahead and get both of the new people because we're about to get one of them right here. I meant to start another fight there, but I didn't. I thought we were. I guess it's later. No, never mind. It is here.
A man, badly wounded.
Wait for the wargs to approach.
They'll kill him.
Oh, you're freaking...
Hold on! Hello, lovelies. You live.
For a game where
No
the
thanks
driving
to
is
you.
absolute hot
Can't you
garbage,
see I was hunting them?
there are a lot of driving
You want to
missions.
use the crows?
Lure the wargs in close. They kill faster that way.
You were of the Dunedain.
At your service, lady. You meant to help me, so perhaps you may.
Perhaps you should finish off the rest of the pack first.
It's weird that he carries a sword, but he is not a swordsman in this game. Like, you can't use his sword as far as I know. But now we have our third party member. We have Eligist. He is our archer. He might just barely get a chance to attack this. Alright, so he has bow skills and ranger skills. Both are pretty similar. The only difference is ranger craft abilities are magical abilities almost. And I think that has to do with the fact that some of the Dunedain are half elf. I don't remember if he is or not. But, yeah. So, with that being said, we're going to have to work on both, just like with the other characters. And we're going to focus on bowcraft as of right now. He has Creature Bane, which specifically does more damage to animals, which honestly isn't that useful because, like, trolls aren't considered animals, they're considered monsters. The only ones that are considered animals, as far as I know, is the Watcher might be, and I know the Wargs are. So, either way, we're gonna pop that butt up English. I hate myself. So we now have Eligist. He is going to jump into our party. And he'll probably be the person I switch between when it comes to like walking around and stuff, because I do really like Eligist. Yeah, I do really like Eligist. We're gonna increase his strength. His strength isn't really that bad. I want him to have. He definitely needs more AP, and he could use a little bit more health. We also need that chance to hit because I really don't feel like watching his arrows go flying past them. Alright, let's take a look at his skills real quick. Bowcraft, I can either get Arrow Flurry, which targets 2 foes, or Blinding Shot, and it lowers their accuracy. I'm going to go with the 2-shot one, and then it doesn't really matter right now. But we have to remember when it comes to Piercing Shot, it lowers melee damage, so it's useless against anything that doesn't have melee attacks. Bag of Old Toby. What is a bag of Old Toby?
It's just a bag with Old Toby in it.
You're an idiot. You're probably right, though. What is Toby?
You never met Old Toby?
You're a bastard, Tyler.
I know.
Alright, let's go. If I remember correctly, if it's a glowing eye of Sauron, that means it's specifically orcs, and if it's just a Palantir, that means it's just enemies. For like in this example, we have the wargs. What was that noise you just made?
I had something with onions in it earlier, and for some reason my body just does that when I have onions.
Alright then.
I genuinely don't freaking know. It happens all the time, though. Kind of like a hiccup gasping for air.
Quick, he's dying. Let him. Nothing down that way. Another bag of Old Toby. I wish we could look at the map, period, and not have to, like, only look at it.
Sorry, yeah, I just got a bag of Old Toby.
Idiot, shut up.
Who thought of that name?
I don't know. that, and then I want to do leadership to give us all damage up. The fact that didn't kill. That did, though. Almost 400 damage. Almost. Oh, it was a double critical. There we go. Adriel got a new sword. Let's do stats first. Honestly, I want him to hit. I want him to be like a no matter what kind of hitter.
You will hit no matter what. But I'm gonna lose all my legs. You will hit.
You're gonna lose all your legs. I am Confucian.
He's gonna hit even if he has to lose his legs.
Sounds like a fate worse than death.
Even if you're just a finger left, you will hit.
You must. Yep, okay. I was about to say, I was like, when are we gonna get into a fight? Because I know one is coming. Alright, we're gonna hit you with another Creature Bane. Probably gonna make Idriel heal herself. Barathor should be almost done with his stuff.
Wake up!
Shut up.
Just let out a scream. That's all you need to do.
That would make me more tired.
Let a scream, not a.
I guess it makes sense that she does so much damage with her attacks, with her spirit attacks, because I'm trying to get her AP up, and anytime I increase AP of a character, their magical power goes up. So she's getting more AP, but she's also getting absolutely filled up with magical damage. Damage. Fromage.
What brings you to this place, Ranger?
I will tell you. First, we must make our way to one of the elves' healing altars.
That was such a weird encounter. Like, it was literally two sentences.
Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, like, I guess the writers were like, hey, they need to say something. Oh, like what? Here, 2 seconds. We are getting close, I believe.
I see you have found our campsite.
To, see, also, that timeline makes no sense. We went from Gandalf being stuck on the tower, which he was stuck on that for days, to immediately catching up with their campsite not far from Moria. That makes no sense. I do believe that there is a chest over here. There's also orcs I want to fight. Come on. Spawn. I'm here. Stop being so stubborn. Oh, Wildman.
Really? I'm driving it off into the water anyway. Why couldn't I do it 40 feet from where I was supposed to?
I wish they had like a amount of health that we could see instead of it just being that bar. Alright, we head up here. Should be, yep, there's a chest up here. What?
I wanted to check my notifications on my phone. For some reason, it closed your stream and started playing YouTube Shorts again.
Well, that's rude. Okay, huh. I said, well, that's rude. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tougher.
Love. Sweet girl.
I want to take out that captain. There we go. Captain is dead. Orc Bane. I missed. Fudge. These guys do a lot of damage, though. If they gang up on a character, it can be bad.
Devastating.
Very much so. Golly, yeah, they've already knocked him down to yellow. Please hit. Okay. Didn't kill, though, dadgummit. Alright, that got one of them. This is what I mean by why I admit to use Orc Bane, not Guardian Strike, son of a gun. I mean, we could kill him. I just didn't really want to go ahead and use Loudwater Fury, or I guess we're gonna. We are about to have a boss fight, though, so. We got a ring. It does barely anything, but it's still a ring. Come on. There we go. Probably a bad idea right here, but... Yep, because there's a chieftain. But I got counterattack now. I didn't give him any more AP. Well, we don't really have to use it here, but I'm gonna use it just to show you guys. This is what's called perfect mode. You have to grind after playing for a while and grinding. You fill up that bar on the right, and you get that ring icon. That means you can use it. Gives different attacks. We start off with Arrow Volley, which, as you can tell, does a ridiculous amount of damage. One shot the entire group. Now, I need to give our characters there. Would have been nice to give a little bit more, but I don't have a little bit more. So let's go ahead and move forward to wait. Ferrothor. Alright. So we could go ahead and give him Shattering Strike. It lowers the armor value of an enemy, and that is kind of useful. Or we could go ahead and start working on Uruk-hai Bane, which Uruk-hai Bane is important because we will be fighting Uruk-hai later. But I want to do Citadel Rage. I want that double attack. Where are we at on everybody else? Idril needs 5 more melee attacks, and she'll get Weakening Slash. I gotta quit forgetting. Spirit Power, she needs 13 more before she gets Drain Inspiration. Bowcraft, he almost has Arrow Flurry, and Ranger Craft, he's not even close. Okay. That's what I mean. That's why I said there's going to be a lot of grinding, especially once we get into Moria. And yes, I know that the lines are on the screen. They'll go away eventually. As you guys can... Ugh, that one was bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and take out the Archer. This is probably about as bad as it will get. This area, for some reason, the game does not like it. So, just bear with me when it comes to the lines. They're not bugging my eyes that much, so I'm not too worried about it. But they're definitely noticeable. Like I said, I'm just, at least off the rip, I want to make sure that he hits. Let's go ahead and save. What time? How long have we been playing? I think about an hour now.
It has been 56 minutes since the stream has started.
Let's keep moving forward. Can't go that way. I don't think there's anything worth getting if we go around here. Nope. So we'll go up and around. Yep, I knew we weren't going to get out of a fight here. That was okay, damn. Alright. Let's keep going down here. There is a lot of treasures and stuff that you could easily just walk right past. So you always want to make sure you actually take a look around. Rude. Alright, let's see. Swordcraft, Orcbane. Bowcraft, Creaturebane.
What are you doing?
You want to be sure they're good and dead. Some are mighty hard to kill.
Not even these sacred places are safe.
How do I know I can trust this one?
I vouch for him. In the name of the Lady of the Galadrim.
That is good enough for me.
And how do I know I can trust you? Where did you get those wounds?
At the hands of a Mordor orc, whose life I intend to shorten considerably. In the pass of Gahadras, we were attacked by goblins. We slew all but the orc, who escaped with something of great value to me.
Who is this wee ranger?
I was in the company of a dwarf. A friend, actually.
And what did this orc take from you?
You help me slay him, and you shall find out.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles. And who are you to speak for a ruler of elves?
You must help me return to Lothlorien and warn the Lady Galadriel of these dangers. Then you will know all.
We should find one of the enemy's altars. After what I did to him, that orc would be in need of healing himself.
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my matters in due course.
She did save your life. I mean, you kind of owe her. Other than that, I don't know why I'd be listening to her.
Not me, sweet girl.
Give her some more health. She could use it. Alright, now we can start. What I just. Okay. I'm fine with that. Nothing behind it. Let us continue on our way. We are about at our stopping point. And after we get out of this area, we shouldn't have these lines anymore.
So tell us, Ranger, what happened back there in the pass?
It was a bewitched fight, voices echoing down from the mountains. Then lightning struck all around us. The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond of Rivendell as a gift of friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night. While I lay there burning, that Mordor orc ripped the map away and fled down the mountain. That map revealed the location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
Moria.
Yes, the greatest city of the dwarves, whose location was lost during the Great Wars, and whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
And what of the dwarf?
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
Alright. Alright, let's see. What's in this? Another bag of old Toby that Tyler's gonna laugh at. Oh wow, he didn't. And here's, I think those are supposed to be the 3 trolls. Slime Vorthank, Battered Steel Helm.
3 trolls? Are those the ones that tried to cook the people?
I think that's what they're supposed to be. There's only 2, but I believe that there's supposed to be a nod to that.
I was gonna say, that's the only scene I really remember from the movies.
But if a troll is in service of Sauron, he uses his magic to make where they don't turn to stone during the day.
Well, I'd work for the guy too if my literally the easiest way I could die would be disabled.
To be fair, trolls normally stay in the caves, so they don't normally come out. Unless, once again, they're working for Sauron. Or they're hungry.
What the heck did you do? This wasn't timed.
Let's see. Oh, we got a Battered Steel Helm, which looks terrible. You equip to Barathor. I want him to have more health. I want him to be the healthiest health man ever. Alright. Can we go around this? We can. Good. I don't feel like I'm back around. I don't think I got this chest. Didn't have anything good in it, but still. The hard part about this game, though, is after a while, as you guys can see, we only have room for 3 people in a fight, and yet we'll have 6 soon, so it's kind of hard balancing it out. You better make sure you balance it out, too. Otherwise, you're screwed at the Battle of Minas Tirith. Like, you are not going to survive that fight. There was no getting around it. I was trying not to fight him yet. Only 59 damage, but they aren't meant to do a lot of damage. Take you down. And then I want to focus this veteran. I didn't think I'd one-shot him, but I did.
God, I'm glad I brought a freaking helicopter.
Are there planes in Saints Row?
Not this one.
That's weird.
At least not that I found. There's not even an airport on this map.
That's really weird, to be honest.
It's whatever. I'm only playing it so, like I said, or just customize characters and see what other people have done with it.
I mean, fair. Down in the creepy old forest. And it is a teeny bit creepy. This time I wasn't actually trying to get in this fight, but I know I'm about to.
Can I get in this? Oh, I can.
That's rude. It's fine. That's how we get payback. Please, one shot again. That's how we do it. Alright. He leveled. And he leveled. Make sure I can't miss with you. I want you to have some, you need some health. I guess either we'll make it to the next save point or we'll make it to Barathor, or not Barathor, Hadhod. Whichever one comes next after that, we're probably gonna hop off this. And then I'm gonna run downstairs and get myself a piece of pizza.
I haven't ate anything other than the thing a small slice pizza from earlier.
I'd go for a piece of pizza, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's why this is here.
You can technically have up to 4 people fighting in this game, but that's only during specific events. And when we're helped by other allies. Alright. Unfortunately though, folks, I am going to have to end this episode. We made it to our save point, so I'm going to go ahead and save. That puts us at over an hour, which is more than I normally do. So if you like the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well. It really helps me out. We are at, I believe, 337 subscribers now. So we're getting close to, or 437. We're getting close to being at 450. We are over 3/4 of the way to our new goal. So I'd love to hit that rather sooner than later. Or 434, sorry. So, like I said, if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.